got an FMJ with your motherfucking name on it. I can't miss with the aim on it. Bitch, it's too rain on it. My shit don't play on it. I ain't coming through with the less.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Menace Tarot. That was Sunye, Run Up. I love that song. Um, so we're basically just going to do a general love read here. Um, Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. This is my new channel. I do have an old channel. So let's see here. We are going to use the Modern Witch Tarot deck, which has beautiful illustrations, guys. That was the Hangman. All right. And then we're going to clarify with the Hanson Roberts deck. First, let's start off with a love oracle. Let's see what we got here for our love. See what the advice is from the love oracles today. How are y'all doing? I'm not feeling my best today, so yeah, bear with me. Okay. Pablo Picasso. Ew. It says, make seduction the greatest work of art. Begin all affairs with good intentions. Remember, it's not age, it's experience. Y'all, like, okay. So we've had different cards come out, but I've noticed in the last couple of pulls, like card pulls from the love oracles, that it's been saying it's not the age. So I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are probably contemplating on whether or not to go through with a relationship, or whether or not to go on a date, or to continue something. Like, I feel like maybe you all feel judged and nobody's actually really judging you. I feel like that energy is yours and yours alone. Like, I think because of the way society makes us think about age differences. Because even I have friends that are like, he's a little younger than I am. And I'm like, 4 years. you know, 10 years and you're like, 40. So like, I don't think like, okay, 30-year-old dating a 40-year-old, who cares, Listen, just make sure the person's legal, okay? I will say this though, life experience and things like that play a huge role in a situation. So if you are, I don't know, like 50 years old and you're dating a 20-year-old, just to make sure it's for fun, honey, because I'm going to tell you right now, you don't want that. So I'm just mixing up the deck here. And let's start. All right. We got a general reading. This is basically general reading for anyone who is watching. I'll pull a few cards here. Mm-hmm. Let's see what our angels and ancestors has for us for today. I don't know if y'all been able to hear me. If not, I'm gonna be very upset. But because this thing is tripping, like I don't know. But like I said, like you got the strength here in your past energy, the Four of Cups in your present, the Seven of Swords. It's helping that situation there. You got the Five of Cups as your obstacle, and you have Three of Swords with other people's intentions and feelings are that's around you. It's not good, y'all. And what you need to do is you need to fight. Okay? With the Seven of Wands. And you will have a victory here with the Judgment for your outcome. So we're going to clarify. Let's clarify strength. Let's see some of the stuff that you've been up to or dealing with. Again, like if you're watching me and you're like, oh my gosh, she's dragging, lagging, whatever. Please understand, like I'm a little bit under the weather today. These masks, y'all, are just like, I don't care. Don't let them tell you, oh, it's not cutting off your CO2. That's a lie, okay? Because especially if you have like bronchitis or asthma or allergies, which I do, and it doesn't matter. I've even put on the very thin ones and I wear it with my face shield and I still have issues with breathing, and it has affected me. Okay. This strength card, I feel like you went towards somebody here really quickly with the Six of Swords, and I feel like they were offering you a lot with the King of Pentacles. You felt like there was some type of offer there that you were interested in or you were going towards, or maybe you were willing to offer this person whatever that was. This is in your past, okay? It's in your past. Like, feel like you were feel like it was probably you that was doing the offering here. But then there was like fusion, confusion and discord that came about. Like, there was a lot of disorder that came about, and priorities weren't in place with the Three of Swords in reverse. So the second time you've had a Three of Swords come out in your reading, this time it was in reverse, clarifying your recent past. Anything else for the Strength card in the recent past? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Again, y'all usually have like my sage burning, but with the way that I'm breathing today, I took Zyrtec, and I'm probably going to do a breathing treatment with the nebulizer. But you couldn't move forward in this situation in the past. And there was gossip also going on with the Fool in reverse and the Page of Rods in reverse. Okay. So let's clarify the Four of Cups. And clarify the Four of Oops.
There you go. What a good girl. Good job. You drink it all up. Oh no. What do you say? Excuse me. Sorry. All right. So you've eaten now, and it is time.
I feel like you were you pregnant? Were you trying to get pregnant? Did you want to get pregnant? Um, were they promising you pregnancy? Um, because you've had a lot of disappointments and a lot of things that didn't go as planned. You've had a lot stacked against you, and you're just like over it. And I see that you're beautiful, bountiful, and abundant here because you have this Empress energy and this Empress card that came out on top of the Four of Cups, which is weird because it says that I feel like people have been trying to stop you because they know that you have this Empress energy. They know that you are destined for greatness. And I feel like you've had things stacked against you, like the odds have been against you, and it kind of feels like you're not getting the correct karma. Like somebody maybe, I don't know why I'm hearing this because I totally am against stuff like this. I don't even really like believe in it to a certain extent. But I heard this and I'm going to say it like somebody put a spell on you. As if like somebody tried to like give you bad karma. But I'm here to tell you, like, if somebody did do that, they're only bringing it on themselves. Excuse me. They're only bringing it on themselves because karma's a bee and she'll stab you in the back. So, and you cast spells on people, comes back on you tenfold, okay? I feel like also in this energy, like the universe was offering wants to offer you something, but again, like you're not even looking up because it's so crazy, y'all. You have the Five of Cups. I mean, the Four of Cups. It's like you're not even looking up. You're like just so sad in your grief. You're just like no, like you just want to say no. And I want to go back to the Four of Cups, and I want you to notice her cell phone that's on that. You're just like no, like I'm not answering. Screw it, and that's the energy you're in, which is why you're out in this Empress energy because you're like in your power. You're like no, I'm done. And I feel like you're taking time out for yourself to search yourself here with the Hermit card. I feel like you're just like, I'm going to search myself. I'm going to have wisdom. I'm going to heal. I'm going to, attain some knowledge. I'm going back to the drawing board. I need to look at who am I? What do I want? Why has things been going this way? You could possibly be a Virgo. If you are a Virgo, welcome to my channel. Woo, woo. Because I am too a Virgo, and we are the natural healers. We are, we are a powerful sign in the zodiac. Okay. We are intuitive, and that's why it really cuts deep. It hurts deep when somebody betrays us because we know that our intuition gave us red flags, but we chose not to look at them. Sometimes we do. Usually it's not the Virgo way. So if you actually took a chance on it and it turned out sour, you will really beat yourself up. And it's slightly how I'm feeling about this this current situation. Like you're upset. You're like, I've had my ass handed to me on the platter in kind of energy. And you really don't deserve that. You really don't. Now I really believe that I'm talking to a Virgo. And if I'm not talking to a Virgo right now, then your person was probably a Virgo. if they weren't a Virgo, they were definitely an earth sign because you got the magician that came out. And magician is also a masculine energy, so it's like a strength energy. Um, and I feel like you're going back to the drawing board. You're searching yourself here with the hermit card, and then with this magician card, you're going to come up with some new ideas. You're going back to the drawing board. Okay, so I feel good about that. What's going to help this person for the general read? What is going to help this person? These people. Remember, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with you, but I bet it does. And again, please bear with me because I'm a little bit under the weather. Let me type something here in the search. I mean, in the chat, you all. All right. So let's clarify this Seven of Swords. Is there anything to clarify the Seven of Swords? I mean, it is helping the situation here for your current energy. So, yeah, you've had some disharmony and some frustration, and people working against you and going the opposite direction, and there were unnecessary attachment here with the Temperance in reverse. Okay. You know what? I'm really starting to think like whoever I'm talking to, doesn't matter your zodiac, or you could just be in that energy. It may not even be your sign that you're in. It could just be, your other signs. I honestly feel like you're dealing with somebody who's so jealous of you because of your greatness. Like, have you gotten a promotion? I feel like you're soul searching. You're trying to find out if this is what you want. You got the Judgment card here. Again, you got Judgment in your outcome, but you also have the Judgment card here. And it's like saying to the world, like, start fresh, It's like a fresh start. You need to soul search. You have like some sort of transformation happening for yourself. And I feel like it's probably due to the Seven of Swords. I feel like, you're walking away from something, and this is a good thing for you. Anything else that's helping for the general spirit? I feel like you've been maybe neglecting some of your responsibilities, but at the same time, you've been keeping up those appearances here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's just I'm going to tell y'all right now, that's just an extra burden if you're doing that. If that resonates with you and you're like, I'm tired of holding this shit together, don't do it. It's just going to add on to the frustrations, what I'm saying. Anything else? Spirit for this. What's helping? Anything else? Anything else for what's helping spirit?
Okay, quickly, then back to bed.
All right. So I think that's it on that. For the Five of Cups, let's clarify the Five of Cups. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups. Y'all, it's raining outside on top of that. So, like, yeah. Like, my allergies have been, whoa. I know y'all saw that flip out. So, with the Five of Cups, like I said, you're crying over what's lost here. You can't see that beautiful offering just waiting for you. And that's your obstacle. You're also, the card that flipped out here is the Six of Cups. You're yearning for lost love. If it's not love, something that you lost, like you are really sad about. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Anything else for the Five of Cups? I think it's so crazy. You got the Six of Cups on the Five of Cups. 5, 6. No, we ain't gonna do no 7, 8. All right. Anything else for these obstacles for the general? Anything else? Any obstacles that they need to be aware of to help them avoid more of a catastrophe in the relationship? Listen, y'all can't control other people, okay? You can't control other people. It's going to be what it's going to be. You can't delay the inevitable. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, okay? All right. All right. The person was a slippery fish with the King of Cups in reverse. You didn't need that in your life, and you need to stop crying over it. Again, the Seven of Pentacles. You know, you're still crying over it, and you got what you need here. Why are you crying? Again, we're seeing more prosperity and more growth and more opportunities if you just like look up or look back and be like, I didn't need this, or I don't need this. I'm gonna let this go. And I feel like you're gonna let it go. I mean, from the clarity that we're getting and you're fighting for, I feel like you're gonna let this go. But you got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Which is basically saying like something big is about to happen for you, some type of opportunity. And you just need to let it go, let it go. All right. So let's clarify what other people are thinking about you, what their intentions are towards you. Because so far, we got this Three of Swords. Let's clarify the Three of Swords, okay? That's what we need to do. We need to clarify that Three of Swords. We need to see exactly what's happening here. Listen, y'all, I don't want to hear whether or not you feel like, oh, okay. That's good, my friend. Tell you that in a minute. Clarify the Three of Swords. See, somebody tried to break you, but they're not going to be able to. This is just going to confirm the jealousy to me. See? This is a beautiful message. Y'all like, what? On the Three of Swords? Like somebody try to betray me? Yes, because this is the current energy around you, what people think about you or feel about you. And, you know, it doesn't matter because the fact that they're trying to stab you and they feel like you don't lose heart, you know, you work hard with this Two of Rods in reverse. People feel like, yeah, they work hard, you know, they care, like they don't lose heart. They, the words I'm looking for, they tough things out. They also feel like you are an inspiration and that, you know, you got a bright future. They think that you have these like healing like qualities about you. But I feel like their energy here with the star, like I feel like their energy is like you are their light, but they are just like, I don't know why they're like this with you. Like, I don't get it. But you're about to receive an offering here with the Nine of Cups, like the universe. It's saying make a wish. That's what this card is all about. Like, just make a wish. Tell the universe what it is you want. Like, okay, y'all. So manifestation. Like, you ever heard somebody say, I'm trying to manifest a blessing. I'm trying to manifest a relationship, whatever. This card is about manifestation. It's like making your wish like known to the universe. It's like saying, listen, look at all this abundance. Look, that smile on his face. It's like, what's up? What do you want? What do you want? I feel like you have to make it plain. Like manifestation is all about like making it plain, making it known. You figuring out what it is that you want and you go for it. And that's why they're jealous, because people can see these gifts in you. You don't want to miss any opportunities because you're not being straightforward with yourself, first and foremost. Teamwork with that Eight of Rods. You got effort that's going to be required with this Hangman in reverse. And you may have a sacrifice that you're unwilling to work out. You have some communication coming in about something. The Eight of Rods is also an Aries sign. It's a fire sign, so it could be any fire sign, not just Aries, but it's a card for Aries and Pisces and Sage. I mean, not Pisces, Leo. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I feel like with this Eight of Swords, like, just be careful that whatever it is you're doing, you're not doing something that's going to hinder the accomplishments, because especially like, even though it's in reverse, like you still have this coming in, this offering that's coming in very swiftly. You might turn this offer down. I don't know what that offer is. You know what that offer is. You may turn that offer down. But if you do, you may not accomplish what it is that you've been wanting to accomplish. So I don't know that it's a great idea. Follow your intuition on that. Anything else? Yeah, the cards fell. Some of the cards fell.
the wall. Goes in just like that. Every house could use a nice
It was a
on that.
4 cards, so I'm not going to take them. They're meant to come out, they'll come out again. Anything else for the other sink and what it means.
When you get home, it might be raining. Crystal cover pieces coming up and into the door. Wow, my kitchen is looking so super fantastic. Needed to get some bread going in the oven.
You're headed towards something.
Coffee maker. Oh, right. But I'm missing
I don't know. Like, I feel like in this reading, it keeps saying, like, because even in your past, like, you were going towards something. And then here, with the 7 of Wands, you're still fighting for something. And I just don't know if what you're fighting for is worth it. I mean, you're feeling burned out here with this 10 of Rods. You got the 10 of Rods on the 7 of Wands, okay? They're basically the same card, just different decks. But, you know, you got to fight through this thing. Through that 7 of Wands. The 10 of Rods is just basically saying you're carrying all this burden and you're feeling like exhausted. You're feeling burned out. But it's also saying that it's going to ease up soon. So just be patient. Be patient with the universe. Be patient in the process and know it's a process. And this process, it's going to happen, okay? Like I said, you have a good outcome. Can you please, Spirit, please clarify the 7 of Wands? Please clarify the 7 of Wands. Didn't I tell y'all? I said, look how they flipped out. I said that it's going to ease up. Y'all got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, fortune and power, y'all. Change, movement. This new thing that I was telling you about. You got this cycle. The wheel is turning. And it's all about the choices that you are going to make. Like, what choice are you going to make? Like I said, with the 8 of Rods in reverse, like, you need to teamwork and get things accomplished. You don't want to, when you get this communication or this offering or whatever, you don't want to make the wrong decision. You know, you got this fiery sign, and like sometimes you can be like, okay, well, you know, but I want you to be humble in this and don't take it the wrong way, whatever they say. Like, do you, but do you correctly. Like, don't let your doing screw you. Do you, but don't let your doing screw you. Okay? Because I'm seeing here, because right now we're clarifying the 7 of Wands, which is your fight. Like, you're strong. You're fighting your way through, but you deserve it. You, like, this is for you. People might be jealous or whatever, but you got the 10 of Rods, which means it's been a heavy burden for you to carry. You've been hard at work with it. Like, I've been carrying this thing or these things or these people or this person for so long, and I'm so tired, you know. This, whatever this thing is, like, you're just so tired. And you're almost there. Like, just take a look, y'all. You're almost there. You're almost there. You're weak but faint not. Here, you can run and not be weary. You can walk but not faint. Like, no matter what, just keep going. If you fall down, get back up. If you take and just say, look, I didn't fall. I took a break. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm feeling like this is somebody who maybe talent-wise or career-wise was just like, I lost it. You know, people thought you lost it. They thought, the devil thought he had you. You know what I mean? But No, because you're getting back up in your strength and you're not going to quit, even though you have every reason in the world to be like, I'm tossing this crap down. Why am I even carrying this load? Like, it's just a bunch of trash. And I feel like what you all need to notice in this card as well is the color scheme of the clouds behind it. It's almost rainbowy. Look how pretty this card is, though. It's almost rainbowish, like, and it has like these beams of light coming out of the clouds. You know, and it's like the calm after the storm. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune of saying the ball is in your court. Like, you got this fortune and power and this change of movement coming in. Like, what are you going to do? You can do all things. You can do all things through Christ. Okay. You can do all things through your inner being. You can do all things through your manifestations. You just have to write a plan and make it plain. It's really not hard as it may seem. You just gotta know what you're gonna take and what you're not gonna take. Okay. Anything else for any more advice for what the general collective should do? Anything else for what? Be charitable, be giving, be happy. It's going to come back to you here. The Six of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Feel like it's saying don't take risk right now because you got this Ten of Pentacles. You have all this abundance, but at the same token, especially with being charitable, you may go overboard, especially if you're in your emotional state and you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose what you have because you're taking risks. I feel like right now, stay away from bad addictions like gambling, shopping, overindulging. Because I feel like you got this gift offered to you by the universe, but it's kind of like you have some odds against you, and it's that spirit, it's that those wishes and the bad karma from those other people that they're trying to cast on you and be against you. Again, the Pentacles is an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And hold on 1 second, Roger. And with it being an earth sign, you're very grounded, and people, they don't like it. So, I feel like for the most part, you're not going to take the risk. You're not going to take the risk because you're a grounded person. Okay. But stop looking for whatever's lost. Because you will be progressing in small increments, small amounts, very slowly. If you keep on looking for what's lost here with this Four of Swords in reverse. All right. Oops, we just had that notification go off. Okay. Now we are going to clarify.
Sorry, sleeping baby. I was just listening to some music.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow, you seem really into it.
My daughter has decided that she wants to come in
How fun.
and be a part of the read.
You know? Oh, yeah, that's good. I think we got a whole section over here.
Oh, my dear Raja,
So you do by yourself? Oh, no. I can go up and
you have to wait, okay?
Oh, neat. Where are they? Oh, they're sitting up on the bench. Oh.
With this judgment card, we're going to clarify the judgment card. But I feel like you are, you've judged yourself. You spend a lot of time in that hermit mode over here, and you know you have the world on your shoulders, but you also have this gift that's offered to you from the universe. You got these people that are trying to be against you, but you can't take the world on alone. You really need to seek your inner being. You really need to take time out in this hermit mode and search yourself, do some soul searching. You do have to star card, so the light is already in you. I feel like you're an earth sign, um, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like you're very grounded, very reserved. Um, and I also feel like that you have a tendency to take on the responsibilities of others. Kind of like with the motto I'm hearing, if you want it done right, do it yourself. And so you can take on too much at a time and you don't need to because you got a lot of earth that came out. And if you're not an earth sign, you got a lot of earth in your chart. Um, and if you haven't done your chart, you need to do your chart. You'll need to know your time of birth so that you can do your birth chart. But you definitely have a lot of earth in your chart. And I'm seeing as big as day, Virgo. Virgo. You're a Virgo. You're a Virgo. Or whoever you're dealing with is a Virgo. It's Virgo all through this read. I'm not even necessarily seeing Taurus and Capricorn, but it's Virgo all through this read. But again, it could still be an earth sign. But you got the magician that came out. You got the hermit that came out. And you got the pinnacle, the king of pentacles. Like, it's definitely an earth sign. And so with all this earth energy, you got the odds stacked against you right now. It's just in that time. And then, y'all, we're coming up on a retrograde. So there's a lot of confusion. So right now, and that's why this card came out. It's like right now, do not take any risk. Because, some people are like, oh, no problem with the retrograde. I'll take a risk or whatever. But like for you, it came out in your read right now. You don't need to take. It won't last. If you take these risks in the middle of retrograde, you're going to screw yourself. So I would just wait until the retrograde is over, okay? There's a change that's needed for you. And ask yourself, is this the best you? Yeah, there's a change that's got to happen. I'm very surprised that the Ten of Swords didn't come out. I'm very surprised that the Tower didn't come out. And or even I want to say Devil card, but I'm not really surprised about that. But I'll tell you why I'm very surprised that the Ten of Swords didn't come out or that the Tower didn't come out, because you have a change that's happening and that's going to happen, needs to happen. But like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's your choice. I feel like the universe is not going to force you. Free will. With the Tower, like that's something that's inevitable. It would have happened one way or another. Like if you don't want to listen, just going to get pushed out into the situation, and there would be a death and then a rebirth if it was the Ten of Swords. Okay. And you don't have any of that that came out. So I feel like the universe is basically saying, you're crying over a situation. And again, it doesn't have to be a relationship. Okay. It's just whatever this current energy and situation is. But whatever the situation is, it's like something that try to wound you, hurt you. You know, you feel like, okay, I'm always going through this. But you don't have to. Like all these cards are saying, you don't have to. If you just look up, or if you just look at those two cups, you know, and your Five of Cups, you just look at the two cups and stop crying over the loss, the past. Like, yeah, you might always go through this type of situation or always feel screwed or whatever, but that doesn't matter because the universe is saying look ahead, because even though you're tired of this, even though you're tired of this, it's almost over. The wait for greatness is almost over. Okay. Anything else for the outcome? Remember, y'all, for the love read, you got Pablo Picasso, which is one of the greatest artists ever. Okay. So you can definitely create your own world there. And you have what it takes to be very seductive. And you're coming out of the situation. You're coming out of the sadness with the Five of Cups in reverse. Again, you got the Five of Cups in reverse for your outcome. But you see, you had the Five of Cups, now you got it in reverse. So, hey, that's a good sign. You're coming out of this energy. Remember, hey, don't be sad about it. Don't feel like the age difference matters. I didn't say it. Your love card did, okay? It says make it the greatest work of art. I mean, get down with the get down, sweetie. You know, bound chicka wow wow, you know? Somebody's going to think you're a little suspicious and you're not who you appear to be, but you're going to prove them wrong because why? You know, y'all got this energy that's around you, and then you read that just like you have somebody that's really jealous or envious. And I don't even know, it could be somebody that you really care about, but for some reason, like they see all the beauty in you. They may even uplift you at times, but they are jealous of your gifts. You need to be careful. It's kind of like that little keep your friends close and enemy closer type thing. Anything else for the outcome? And it's not, I'm not telling you to keep your enemies close. I'm just saying, like, this person is keeping you close so that you wouldn't. I shouldn't have said that because you got the devil card in reverse, okay? Could be a Capricorn. Maybe that's a clue. Could be a Capricorn that you have around you. You need to be careful of them. Watch out for them. Pay attention to the little slick stuff they say, like signs and stuff like that, because they're not for you. And those that are not for you are against you. We're about to end this read. I didn't mean for it to go this long. I apologize. Like I said, I am a little under the weather today, so I'm lagging a little bit. Okay. Just don't be greedy and self-indulgent in this with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And, you know, these fights will lead to separations. If it's this Capricorn, y'all. But again, you got the Lovers in reverse saying don't make fast decisions. And you already said, like, don't take a risk. That's what the Spirit has already said. Don't make these fast decisions in the midst of just, you know what, if you get into it with somebody, including this Capricorn, you can say your piece and you will with that earth sign there, that earth energy, you will say your piece, you will say what you mean and mean what you say. But before you actually make any final choices, maybe you need to just go hermit again. Just maybe not as long, just take time out. I feel like you need to be careful not to go back to whatever caused you this pain. Um, you will have victory after struggle with this five of rods. So yeah, fights can lead to separation, but you will have a victory after this fight. Um, Trust your intuition and be true to yourself. And if there's anything you need to communicate, you need to do it. Here with the nine of swords in reverse. I feel like this is what we've been talking about. Okay. Anything else for the general collective person that's watching this? Y'all, if the beginning of this video was mute, I apologize. I don't know why it was doing that, but I did notice like it had a cross through it. I don't like as if it was mute. I'm not sure why. That doesn't normally happen. But if it happened, I apologize. And that's the reason why I went back over the cards like I did, so that you can understand this reading. I'm not saying that we have anything else here, y'all. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Ancestors? Angels, archangels, anything else for the collective? Anything else for the collective? Or is that it? That's it? Oh, be patient. All will have revealed itself. Another sign telling you follow your intuition here with the High Priestess. Excuse me. You have all the knowledge and all this abundance, and you're a very emotional person, so you can feel like with the two moons on the side of her head, you have the power to do whatever it is you want. And you've gotten that through this entire read. Okay, you got the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Star card, you got all this good news here with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. You got the Magician. It's just crazy because you got the Empress as well with the High Priestess. You definitely are in your element. Okay. I really wouldn't. You got all these bright beginnings happening. I really wouldn't want to lose this piece that's surpassing your understanding. That's what's happening. Like you may not even understand what's going on, but the universe knows. God knows. Your intuition is telling you, and this is just confirmation. Y'all, this isn't something I can make up. This is your reading, okay? This is your reading. Okay? I would encourage y'all to just, because you do have this enemy, whether you know it or not, frenemy, whatever you want to call it. Get you some stones, maybe some black tourmaline, and carry it with you. Selenite, just anything. Just like keep away the negativity. Maybe make sure you smudge your home, your office. People think like you're crazy or something, but who cares what they think? You know what I do? If I'm at home and I have somebody over, or even somebody in my household, like Tri-Sag, a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I'll sit there quietly and I'll light it up and I'll just wave it. And if like they get crazy, I'll start waving it around them. I mean, And they'll stop. I mean, you got you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Palo Santo is so good too. Make sure you get it from a source that is not cutting down the trees. We need to respect Mother Earth. That's what I have for you, and I thank you for watching. And please subscribe to my channel. I promise I won't always be like this, but I hope you enjoyed your reading. Have a blessed one.
Wait, 52 crabs I caught today.